guys, Ellie and Megan here. Today we are driving on our way to Texas A&M University to go visit our sweet Ernie. We're excited to see him. I hope that he's excited to see us. My dad and Jamie went to visit him yesterday, and so we're going today, kind of taking shift work, if you will, so that he can get a good dose of all of us, if you will. And so we're excited. I'm so happy to hear that he's doing better. Still a long road ahead, don't get me wrong. So
not out of the woods.
Not out of the woods to say, but he is doing better.
Than he
the
was.
fact he's made it this far, we feel good about that. So, you know, of course we appreciate y'all's thoughts and prayers, as always, to be continued. There were a few things I wanted to update you guys on in this video real quick. You okay, Lovey? Coughing. I wanted to update y'all with a few things that I've seen a lot of people asking recently. And so, first of all, we do know that Okie and Ernie got sick from a parasite. We already said that. Okie's autopsy results won't come back for a few more days. Maybe next week we'll find out. We called last night, that's what they told us. I guess these kind of things take time, so we don't know what parasite specifically yet. We got our goat's feces tested by it was Big Thicket that tested it, right? And
I could speak a little about this. I made sure to get feces from multiple different goats.
And
I think I got like 6.
Yeah, and basically 6 speaks for just about everybody, because they're all eating the same stuff, sharing the same stuff. And our results came back, and our goats have no parasites. Well, not literally no parasites. Every animal has a little bit of parasites in them, just like every human has like a small amount of germs. But our goats have so few parasites that they're nowhere even in the realm of.
They have the acceptable number.
Yeah,
the normal number.
The healthy number, the normal number. They're not even in the realm of you need to treat them. That's how good the results came back. So that makes us they're doing good, and they look good.
They look really good.
We looked at their famachas, their blood levels, and their eyelids and their gums, and they look good as far as that too. And so that's all wonderful news. We're happy about that. It does kind of make it even more confusing that like, what did the alpacas get then that the goats they eat the same stuff with don't get? Because the alpacas eat the exact same thing the goats eat. They eat together at feed time every day when we feed them. Y'all seen it? And so still confusing.
They don't eat off of the ground either. We feed in troughs.
Y'all see us feeding in the trough. So
we're very confused.
Yeah, we'll have to wait till the autopsy results come back to have a little more clarity on that part. But what else did I want to talk about? Oh yeah, Ernie. Number one priority, of course, is making sure he gets better, being patient, not jumping the gun, rushing to any conclusions. But I'm sure people are wondering like where he'll go, assuming he does get better. And so, me and Meg haven't exactly made a precise plan with my dad and Jamie yet or anything like that, but we've kind of been thinking about it, and we love our Ernie, so we would hate to not have him with us every day, but at the same time we know that alpacas are herd animals, and if he ain't gonna have his okie dokie with them at our place, at least at Longhorn Lester's,
he's familiar.
He'll have his own kind over there. He'll have Annie and Indy to be with. And so,
and I don't want to just go buy another alpaca just so Ernie has a companion. I don't know.
Yeah, I don't think we're there right now.
We're definitely not there right now.
So we haven't finalized anything, but just my first thought was that maybe it would, as hard as it is, because we're gonna miss it. Maybe it would be better for him to go to Longhorn Lester's to be with his own kind.
Because his health is our priority. A terrible thing has happened, and we just want to do what's best for him and what will help him heal, because we don't know if we bring him back, if he will even heal as good as he can without his herd. And that's not to say we're not confident about the abilities to give him medicine or give him the care he needs, but from a herd standpoint, he needs his herd, and we flood in Plum Grove.
Yeah, it'll be. I think we'll find out for sure. But that was my first thought, was that maybe it would be better. And there's nothing wrong with that, because we're family. We don't compete or share or bicker or anything. We're a team. We help each other out. Think about, we've had animals like Sadie and a few others go to Longhorn Lessers or JL to live their best life, and on the flip end we've had a few animals like the ABCs and Rocky come from somewhere else to our place to live their best life. So we just kind of go back and forth between the properties sometimes to figure out what's best for every animal. So there's nothing wrong with that. It's a blessing actually that we have many different options for our animals. Oh yeah, one more thing I was thinking about is that I want y'all in the comment section to just remind my beautiful fiance just how amazing she is, because through this whole ordeal, is it okay if I talk about it a little bit? I don't gotta.
If you want to.
I don't have to if you don't want to. I want to, but I don't want to push you. Are you sure it's okay?
No, it's okay. It is what it is, right?
Yeah, Meg's had a really hard time accepting what's happened because it was so fluky and so out of nowhere, and she's having a hard time accepting that it wasn't our fault, it wasn't anybody's fault, that these kind of things just happen. And so I know that she's felt really bad and really guilty, thinking like, what did we do wrong, what could we do differently? And so she's kind of, I don't know, I feel like that you felt like you have the pressure of the world on your shoulders, and you feel like we have to overhaul and revamp every little tiny thing that we're doing everything wrong, we can't do this, we can't do that anymore. And it hurts me for you because I see how stressed you are about it, and I wish you could see yourself the way that I see you and the way that the audience sees you, because they know how amazing you are, they know how hard we work and how good we are with the babies. They know that Oki had an amazing, it was a short life unfortunately, but he had such an amazing life and was so friendly and brought so much joy because of you and because of your efforts in making him friendly. I'm proud to have like a 5 or 10% part to do with it, but if we're being honest, Meg, you made it happen, Lovey. And Ernie being so much more friendly recently, so that you put in so much work with them. And the reason that my dad trusted us with the ABCs is because they know that we, but especially you, are so good at taming down animals that used to be untamed. And so you do so much, you do so good. And we know that this alpaca pandemic, it is like a pandemic all throughout.
Is it an epidemic or how do we know? Do we go pandemic versus
I don't
epidemic?
know. It's just happening all over Texas. We're not the only ones.
I found out it's happening all over the United States.
All over the United States, actually. I didn't even know that.
There's cases in Missouri.
If we were the only ones that ever lost animals or something, that'd be one thing. Or if it wasn't happening other places, like if there was something that we did wrong, that'd be one thing. But every last person has parasites and has lost animals to parasites before. It just happens. And so we already have plans of ideas. I mentioned a few of them in my last video. We're probably going to try to reduce our bird count. We're going to
That's happening this weekend.
Try to be even more, I didn't know that even, but yeah, I guess that's happening this weekend. Try to be even more diligent with bleaching and with the mowing the pastures, even multiple times a week if we have to. Not that we weren't diligent before, and we don't even know for sure if any of that has anything to do with what happened with Ernie and Okie Dokie, but they're just good safeguards that we can do to reduce the risk even more. And so we already have all these plans, and I know that everybody knows that we've had so much love and support in the comments, and so it hurts me for you because I know how amazing you are, and I want to see you proud of us and proud of yourself most importantly. And so I guess we would appreciate you guys' words of encouragement, that you help her see herself the way that we do. How amazing you are, Lovey. I know it's so hard. It's hard to get closure when you don't know. The autopsy hasn't come back yet, and then just how out of nowhere it came also doesn't make it any easier.
I'm just questioning, I guess the full circle is I'm questioning literally everything. Like, I have been in a perpetual state of panic, and that's not healthy. I feel like I've gone through all the emotions, and again, this isn't about me. I guess that's my only hesitancy with talking about it, is this situation is not about me. You know, it's
we lost a baby that we love, and so the blame or the fault, just human nature has to go somewhere.
And And I want to take accountability if there's something that we could. I want to.
Did they eat a bad plant? Did we got to trim it? Did the pigs bring it in? Did the birds? Did the birds cause it from pooping in the pond? Or too many birds? Did they get it from a trough that hadn't been bleached like one day too late or something like that? Should we have checked their gums every day? Like you can just go through 1,000 different things. There's no guarantee that any of those things had anything to do with this.
I don't think the flood. I think everybody was
it from the flood?
I don't think the flood helped.
Did the hurricane even bring? The
hurricane didn't help.
Did that bring something in? You just don't know. And so, in a way, that almost makes it harder, because if you do know, then at least you can have clarity and be like, okay, this is what caused it. Let me fix that. And so 100% it'll never happen again because we removed this thing that caused it. But even
this isn't what
that is.
It's a preventative game.
Yeah,
It's just hard in and of itself.
There's no absolutes in this business. It's a risk reduction business. I feel like
that's the best way to put it.
Yeah,
that's the best way to put it. Which is so hard, especially when you're dealing with lives, literally animals' lives. You know, and that's so hard. But
But I don't have to say how hard of a time it is for everybody. So just your thoughts, your love, your prayers.
And our thoughts are with y'all too.
Oh, absolutely. Of course.
I said it in my live yesterday, and I don't know, you have more viewers than I do, some different viewers. I had said that it was hard for me to get my own closure, but if you remember, I had said in my live, I can't imagine being a viewer where I feel like you get even less closure, you know?
Yeah.
And so I'm while this is our loss, this is also your loss as well, and we feel that with you, and just know that our thoughts are with you as well. And while we're trying to pick ourselves up, we're thinking of you as well. That's why we continue to bring you updates and things of that nature.
Yeah, we'll be there soon, and so
we're about probably 20 minutes away now.
I'm excited to give y'all an update on how Ernie's doing, and I have questions I wanted to ask the vets. They could tell us, and maybe that'll give us some more insight for ourselves and for you guys.
And what to do better for next time. Well, so we don't have a next time, but what to do.
Yeah.
What they think more things that we can do. I don't know.
Yes. We'll let you guys know. We love y'all. We appreciate y'all. I hope you all have an incredibly blessed rest of your day. Anything else, Levy? As I always say.